What's going on, all my Poke Peeps? It's your boy Poke Pete. First and foremost, I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. If you guys celebrate, if you don't, I hope you enjoyed the holiday season either way. Me and my family, we celebrate Christmas. It was a lot of fun. I got this hoodie. Shout out Mom and Dad. Pika Pika hoodie. That's pretty cool. Got some other fun stuff. Didn't get any cards, which is good because I usually tell my family not to buy me any. Some of my friends got me some cool cards, so we're going to show that off today. Today's video is just a recap of the past week and a half trade night. I picked up a lot of cool stuff. As you guys know, we do some vending here and there with Pokemon, and this is just some of the cool stuff that we've picked up in the past week. Figure we would just show it out and just kind of say Merry Christmas to all you guys. But let's take a look. So today is Tuesday, December 26th. It's right after Christmas. I know the last time I posted a video like this was probably about a week and a half ago, probably about 10 days. So we're just doing an update about my inventory, what I picked up. So first and foremost, we got this Pikachu VMAX. This is a cool card. It's from Lost Origins. Super sick card. A lot of you guys probably seen it. A lot of you guys probably have it. We picked up this cool Blastoise EX full art. I'm still getting XY cards. I still believe in them. A lot of love for the XY. This is a super dope Mew that we picked up. It's got a dope holo pattern. It is a super cool card. I believe this is from Legend Maker. So we picked this up in a trade. That was pretty cool. We got some Japanese card. We got the Triplet Beat Magikarp. Love this artwork. We opened a box of Shiny Treasures. And you guys probably have seen that by now. It's on the channel. If not, go check it out. We pulled some heat. This Wug Trio was in there. We traded with our good friend AJ for this Pikachu. We managed to hook him up on a huge collection goal too. We gave him a Scizor. So I'm really glad that we were able to help him out. We got the Shiny Charizard. I picked this up in a trade. Wish I could have pulled it myself, but we picked it up in a trade. Same thing goes for this Gardevoir. We picked up the VMAX Climax Japanese version of this Umbreon VMAX. Super cool. I might send this one out to get graded. I haven't decided yet, but I definitely think it'll 10, so we'll see. This is a super cool one. We picked up the Gengar and Mimikyu alternate art. The only thing is, if you guys can see, there's a little bit of a crease on this top corner here. I'll take this one out actually and show you guys. So we picked this up super cheap, and we're gonna sell it super cheap, or in the meantime enjoy it as a binder copy. Unfortunately, it's got this one bent edge. Everything else about it is super clean though. There's no dings, no dents, no whitening whatsoever, no scratches on the front. This is the definition of a beautiful binder copy. So I'm super glad that we were able to trade for this, pick this one up. Super cool card for sure, and I love having it in my binder. We grabbed a Magikarp from Paldea Evolved. We grabbed a Unified Minds Mewtwo and Mew full art. This is pretty cool. This was a random trade that we made. We ended up trading the Lily's Full Force. So we got a Lily's Full Force. And then B, within 3 days, traded that Lily's Full Force for 3 cards and a little cash on top. This was one of the 3 cards. We got the Delta Species stamped Sandslash. This is just cool. I like vintage stuff like that, so that's just cool. Picked up a Korean Master Ball Squirtle. We picked up an Umbreon V alt art. Always love that. So in the trade for Lily's Full Force, we also picked up a regular Lily. So that was pretty cool. Sabrina's Suggestion. This was a cool pickup. Loved trading for that one. Gardenia, another waifu, cool pickup. We got this vintage Blossom Hollow, and it is very clean. No scratches on the hollow. Back's looking really nice. So it's not every day that I get some clean vintage hollow cards. Always love picking them up when we can. We got this pretty cool e-reader promo Pikachu. It's a nice one. It's one that I honestly, it's one that I personally don't see very often. I think this is the second time that I've had this card outside of the one that's in my promo binder. So it's a pretty cool card. Whenever I pick cards just unique cards, whenever I have the opportunity to grab unique cards, I always do, even if they're not that expensive. This Pikachu is a $20-$25 card. So it's not that expensive, but it's just super cool. It's not something you see every day, especially in that kind of condition. So I just always try to pick those up when we can. We traded for a promo Charizard. This may just look like a normal energy, but I don't know if you guys can see. This is a square cut error. One of our friends was opening some, I believe, Fusion Strike, and he pulled a pack that had a couple of square cut cards in it, And I instantly traded for both because I love error cards. I'm all about the errors. Square cuts are definitely pretty cool. They're not like super expensive. They're not super valuable, but they're super cool. So we got that, and we also got this Shauna, which is also, as you guys can see, a nice square cut. So I loved picking that up. Made a trade with my friend Kev. Grabbed this beautiful Alt Art Blue from Tag Team All-Stars with the Charmander. I love these cards. These are some of my favorite trainers. I would probably say blue, green, and red from this set specifically are my all-time favorite trainers. So it was dope picking that up. My good friend Mike gave this to me because he is a saint, and this was a Christmas gift, and he's just an awesome guy, and he knows I love Snorlax. So he gave me this Snorlax and Eevee, and I will cherish it forever in my PC binder. Mike, you the OG PokePeep, and I appreciate you. We grabbed... Okay, this was also... We grabbed both of these in a trade with our friend AJ, too. I know absolutely nothing about these cards. I know they're the Pokemon Cardos. I don't know much about that series. I don't know much about that set. It's something that I do want to look into more. I just grabbed these because they look super, super dope. I like both of them. I like the artworks. Bulbasaur throwing some paint is awesome. And Meowth eating some rice with Togepi. Like, it's just awesome. I like them, so I just had to pick them up. And then, of course, as you guys know, Sandaconda. We picking up every Sandaconda. Trade me your Sandacondas. Anybody who's got Sandacondas, leave a comment in below. Find me on Instagram. Sell me your Sandacondas. I want every Sandaconda alt art. I want to just own every Sandaconda alt art. That's it. My life's goal from here on out is to pick up every single copy of the Sandaconda alt art. Speaking of the Sandaconda alt art, Merry Christmas to us, our good friend. Well, you know, he's a new friend. He's a new friend, but I like him. I respect him. His name's Alex. He's a great guy. Gave us this Sandaconda CGC Gem Mint 10 for Christmas because he knows that I love Sandaconda. So that was super nice of him. He definitely didn't have to do that. We definitely appreciate it. Alex, I appreciate you. You are the real Mr. Beast. I agree. That's what's up. Also, more pickups that we got. We did get a couple of slabs. We don't always get a ton of slabs, but we did pick up a few slabs. We picked this up in a trade. This might not look like much, just bodybuilding dumbbells, but as you guys can see right here, there's that magic word right there. This is a League Cup staff promo, and you guys know I love my staff cards, so I had to pick that up. We grabbed this Lucario EX. This was kind of just like a cake topper, kind of like got the deal to where it needed to be for me. Again, with my friend AJ, this was actually involved in that Shining Pikachu deal. We traded him a Scizor from the Wind from the Sea set, a PSA 10 that we had from our PC. We ended up trading for this, the Pikachu, and I think it's this one right here. No, it's not that one right there. Actually, it is this one right here. Look at me just knowing my cards. We also traded for the Town Unknown map, Nidoking, in a CGC Gem Mint 10, which I do plan on sending off to be reholdered and keeping in my PC forever, along with this beautiful Sandaconda that was gifted to me. So that was kind of just a cake topper on there to make the deal where it needed to be. We picked up this Mimikyu V. It's a CGC 10. I like it. It's a cool card. It's got Acerola. It's got Mimikyu. Why not? We'll pick those up. Darkrai, 6th favorite Pokemon. Had to pick this up in a 10. Walked to my table. I couldn't say no. We grabbed this Misty. So this is a really, really cool one. So we got this CGC Mint 9 Misty. But it's a first edition. So this is like the OOG waifu in the first edition. And another thing to note too, this is a really, really old cert number for CGC when CGC was being like super, super, super stingy. So I'm kind of thinking that I might actually regrade this. I think that I might send this back to CGC and see if I can get like the CGC Fake 10. Or if not, at least like a 9.5. Because I know that they used to be a lot stricter on grading. And this is like an OOG cert. So we're going to see. We might try that out. You guys will find out if we do. We got this Glaceon VMAX CGC Gem Mint 10. I love picking up alt arts. I love picking up alt art evolutions. I love it even more when they're in a 10 and I can get them for around the same price as a raw one, which is what I did with this Glaceon. So I'm super happy about that. This is a cool card. We picked up the Rapidash first edition from Expedition Base. It's a beautiful Japanese holo. You guys know I love Japanese e-readers, so when this one was there, I had to grab it. I actually grabbed this from a buddy of mine, Cooper, too. We ended up trading bulk for this. So that makes it even better. When you can trade in your bulk, always trade in your bulk. I traded in my bulk for a PSA 10 Japanese e-reader holo, so I'm super happy about that. And last but not least, we bought this PSA 9 Lugia from Neo Genesis. It's got a super sick swirl. I also got this from my friend Cooper. I think that he ended up trading for it and they just gave it to me for what he traded at value-wise, just so I could cash him out. At least I hope that's what he did, because he sold it to me super cheap. We bought this for $140. They sell on eBay for like $200. It's got a dope infinity swirl. Super cool card. And on top of that, it's actually pretty clean. This is another one that I'm actually considering cracking and sending it to CGC for the Gem Mint 10. I might try it. I haven't decided yet, but I might actually try it. So, Lugia, super dope. Rapidash, definitely one of my favorite pickups. And then, of course, you guys already know, I love anything that's an e-reader. Japanese e-readers is just where I'm trending. So we got that Nidoking and this Sandaconda. Those are my favorite pickups out of everything we got. Definitely some cool, super cool cards. It's been a while since we've posted an inventory update, so we just, wanted to show you guys what some new inventory we got was. I have also managed to completely liquidate all of my smaller cards. I've decided recently that I want to be a high-end only dealer. I was inspired. If you guys don't know the Bulbasaur, go check them out on YouTube. There are some really good vendors. They set up at all the Collecticons. They have a YouTube channel where they show off the deals that they make and just negotiation exchanges, which is super cool content. But they've kind of inspired me to do my personal collection a little bit differently. And I think that from now on, I'm just going to be high-end exclusive when it comes to trade-in. Anything that comes to my table that's low-end, I'll still buy, I'll still trade for. I'll just end up liquidating it instantly to one of my other friends, Cooper, who does deal with the low-end stuff. I personally I find myself really enjoying higher-end cards. So that was a cool thing that happened, right? Just sharing my experience, right? That was a cool thing that happened. We were able to liquidate all of our low-end stuff. And now every single card in my trade binder is $25 or more. I love when that kind of stuff happens, or it's just a cool relevant card. We have some 151 Bulbasaurs and Ivysaurs and stuff, and we have some Charizards because they're Charizard. But for the most part, you guys get what I'm saying. So it's been an eventful couple weeks as far as vending goes, and yeah, we have another trade night. January 6th is the next big adult trade night. It's gonna be at one of my favorite local game stores, Ketchum Collectibles. If you guys are in the area, make sure you go over there. Make sure you support them. They are great people. Joe and Ashley, Jose runs it down there. They are great people. It is a great store. They have tons of stuff, and I am really looking forward to this adult trade night because they have not had one since September. So hopefully January 7th, we can give you guys a major update with a huge collection that I bought, or some really cool trades, or some cool vintage sealed stuff that we picked up, because Joe always has crazy stuff in stock. So that'll probably be the next little update video on my inventory and what I get as a vendor, some cool pickups that I've got. But until then, hope you guys are really achieving your collection goals. Again, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody has a super happy New Year. That's coming up. It should be a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, we will check you January 7th with the next new inventory video. And until then, enjoy life.